So does that mean your alt group is NCT?
Whenever I get to work with idols and all, I'm very proud in the sense that okay, they're seeing Malaysia, I'm representing Malaysia. STJun, G-Idol Queen card.
Oh my god, okay wait, I didn't know there were new songs! Hi guys, so you probably know him from his dance covers on TikTok, or maybe you know him from local performances with Kingsman, or maybe just for his oppa level looks, you know? Let's welcome Alex to Fan Klub! Woo! And if you're a fan,
you're part of the club!
Woo! Today we have a very special guest, Alex, our first ever guest on Fan Klub. It's like, actually we're kind of nervous right now. We're nervous, but also, Alex, you know we're rookies. Yeah. We are nugus. But you are what an honor to have him right here. Yeah,
you guys make it sound really old right now.
No. We're just freshies and he is Sambe. Yeah. But we got you on because we've seen so much of your content on TikTok. So many dance covers. You do them so fast. Like, I remember when I saw Stray Kids MV came out, I didn't even know the MV came out. I saw your dance cover immediately. Dance tutorial and I was like, oh, Stray Kids came back.
Fastest record was 15 minutes after the music video.
What video was that?
For Blackpink when Pink Venom dropped, and I wanted to be the first in the world.
So you were ready?
Yeah, I was ready. I was like, and it's so hard because you know when you guys are watching the music video, the dance parts are usually like interchange. So I had to pause, then I have to merge it with the second chorus. So sometimes part of the dance you can only see during the second chorus. And just scrutinize, watch, and I have to learn it so fast. Get my costume, get my lighting, and film it.
Professional, so guys. Yeah. We also just found out that Alex does his own videos, like everything, editing by himself.
At home, G-Peso.
Really just mind blown. Yeah. But also, because you do so many covers. Who do you stand actually? Let's get to know Alex as a K-pop fan now, guys. Who's your alt? And we ask this to all, everybody comes on. Who's your alt? Who's your bias?
Right now, I think most of my followers know because I think I've been talking about him too much. So my ultimate bias is Jaehyun from NCT.
We were guessing before we started.
We're like, I think it's NCT. We're like, because recently we saw your video where like your punka. Not scream as Jaehyun.
Okay, now he was my screensaver all along, but it just so happened that I was watching Do Jae-jung that day. I actually didn't know that it was playing on the TV on the background. So I used it as the intro video to promote my Ultra phone because my fan cams in the NCT Dream concert went viral.
So does that mean your alt group is NCT?
Yes, I gotta find out.
I'm a true NCT citizen, but I will say this. I truly like Jaehyun. I'm an ultimate fan, but some of NCT 127 song, when they dropped Sticker, I didn't understand that song. I cannot.
Okay, I need to know your stance on Fire Truck.
Yes. I liked it though.
Oh, okay.
I liked it.
So that means you're all. Is it NCT?
You gotta clarify it once and for all.
Right now, I truly like ALEXHKF. And I'm looking forward to.
Name at the back.
Let's go. Who's your bias? Same.
Okay, guys, please can we give Sunghoon some chance? Oh, sorry, guys.
He's my second. It's Jae, Sunghoon, and then Sonu.
Okay. Then you must have gone crazy with their comeback. Okay, his current outfit is private, but his ultimate bias is Jaehyun. So now you guys know.
I've always liked dancing, and then last time, like Western songs, there weren't much choreography. Even though there's choreography, it's very like
old school hip hop.
You know, then Chinese pop came about, but I realized all the songs are very sad, and it's not the boyfriend that's dying, it's the girlfriend. Or it's a breakup song. So when I first discovered K-pop, it was like a whole new world to me because there was choreography, there were costume, and the music videos were great. And then I first got into K-pop was SHINee. They debuted with Replay, Nuna Namu Yako. And like there was like choreography and at the same time the concept was very Western.
And the song was just in your mind.
Until today it's still so fresh. Like it doesn't sound old.
A lot of groups still cover the song. So I truly liked it. And then like it was just a rabbit hole. And here I am.
So the group that brought you in was SHINee.
Yes.
They opened the door.
But I truly really started studying from PBXQ first.
Damn.
Yeah, but I feel like K-pop wasn't as mainstream back then. Back then it was truly like a niche. Yeah. But from like SHINee and Sonyeonshide onwards, I felt like
it was starting already. Like the Hallyu wave was coming already. Yeah, I remember that time so well. I think like Nobody, Sorry era. That's when it
blew up.
But then if you were back in like SHINee era, that means you came out when photo cards were first introduced by Girls' Generation, all that, and it's changed so much since, I feel.
Yeah, but when I first bought the Genie album, there wasn't photo cards inside. You purely bought it to look at the photos in your photo book. The photo card wasn't a thing.
Yeah, it's true. I think last time like the shape wasn't really now that it's the curve. Last time it was like square or like very odd.
Some random cards of shape.
You guys would know. You guys would know. Here we have different generations.
Both of us, I guess, are second gen.
Yeah, I come in more third gen. Third to
fourth. What was your first group?
Okay, the first group that I saw was also SHINee, but it was Hello.
Okay.
That was when I was like, oh, I like it, but I wasn't like a fan. But the one that brought me really in was EXO. When EXO came out. So not really. I know K-pop.
I just wasn't that big EXO wave. Yeah.
Like you just know the groups, you know the songs, but you don't know like the members, and you don't really look into researching.
Oh, EXO roped a lot of people in.
Correct.
Raul just shook the world.
Yeah.
It's still shaking the world.
Still shaking the world.
Still shaking
me actually. I'm still being shy. I'm still shaking being shaken by crowd. You've seen so much has changed over the years, right? Like the way the songs sound and even the styling and things that are being like talked about is all so different. I think especially if we have lived through
SHINee,
the SHINee and
right
now. I think one thing I personally miss a lot about second gen or older K-pop is like variety shows, and then like those like when they go on Music Bank they have those crossover stages. I mean they still do it now, but it's not the same. Yes.
Because I would say like the fan culture now is very different. And I would say the fans now are more sensitive towards different aspects as well.
It's true.
Like last time we had this show We Got Married where they would like couple random idols. I don't think they can do that now.
Really.
I get cancelled so fast.
It's true.
K-pop used to be quite fun. I mean, it's still fun now. Like,
in a different way.
In a different way.
I love the diversity of like styling we have now and the type of music we have. Taeyong came back with Shalala. My mind was like, what is this? When I first watched it, but I got synced in. It's like it's a type of sound that I haven't really heard.
You know what's crazy? His tattoos, right? They didn't cover it up. Like it's up there.
It's his actual.
Like back then, it would have been like tape, like true. But I find it so like wow, eye-opening. Like they let him have his tattoos there, and sometimes like even concerts they put like fake tattoos and all that. Like it's such a small thing, but in the K-pop world you gotta know like.
Yeah, it's a huge thing. Because last time the censorship, I feel like they're a lot more strict about it. But right now, I feel like they're starting to let loose on certain things. That being said, the idols that are debuting now are getting younger and younger. And I'm
just. Can we talk about that? Is Baby Monster? Go back to school.
Let's not talk about Baby Monster. I just recently saw this group called The Wind.
Yes.
Okay, they put the youngest member on the thumbnail, and I was shook. So I clicked in. And I was like, he's a child.
Literally a child. There's a certain kind of experience you have to go through, but once they pick and the idol route, it's gonna be so different for them.
True.
So whether it's good or bad, we can never know. But it's just gonna be a very different experience for kids debuting so early. Even when New Jeans came out, I was already like, I don't know if I can stand without me sounding creepy. Because
you have to be very careful with
your words and all, because fans will be so quick to be like, hey. Why you say that?
Angle wise, the younger they debut, there are a lot of grey areas that is very hard for you to.
And I feel like they're really going hard on that now with like Baby Monster coming up and all these like new super young groups coming up.
If you think about it, Taemin debuted when he was 15.
That's true.
But he was the
like,
one in
like maybe
the
like
minority.
Now there's more coming up. But if we look at like what other aspects of like K-pop that have changed or you like or dislike.
I think Alex mentioned also like fan culture. It's very different now. So fans are, I think, they're a bit more sensitive to things. But I think good and bad of that. I think a lot of fans are more understanding and more like supportive. And recently, I think they posted a TikTok about like that. I think like it was very heartwarming to see like a lot of fans
come together. They flooded your comment section.
I feel like fans are a lot more protective and aware of the idol's well-being. you know, both mentally and physically. Like when they see the idols like losing a bit more weight, they'll be like, you know, concerned, you know, are their favorites eating well and all.
Yeah, that's a good point to bring up, because I think even idols themselves are more vocal about like, hey guys, please be respectful of our space and all. I think like idols back then, they wouldn't be able to like say that. Yeah, because they're like, oh no, if I say that, my fans will like get mad and everything. I think they feed into like the mentality, like this very toxic mentality of fans. But now I really appreciate idols drawing the line. They go on live, they say, hey, don't call me.
That being said, I feel like it's a bit sad how we got to this part, cause not just K-pop, I feel like the entertainment industry as a whole has always been sort of toxic sometimes because of the environment and how harsh it is for idols to work. The fact that it needed for a few idols to take their lives for it to come to light, you know, and people really taking mental health of idols seriously, I felt like it could have been prevented.
But again, now the awareness is a lot more there. I mean, like with EXO, CBX, they are now.
How are you feeling with that? Because she said EXO earlier.
Are
you?
I feel like heart is heavy because like to what extent they have been holding it in to finally like come out and be like, hey.
It definitely took a lot of courage from them to actually do this, because TVXQ did the same thing with like JYJ. And then like SM treated them so badly after that. So
it's scary. Can you imagine being there and they're out now filming like variety shows and they're coming back. So like the whole company, people working around them are aware
that this is happening.
There's a lawsuit is going on.
It's so crazy because suddenly all their comeback news is like like, okay, we're coming on July 10th. Oh damn. And then yesterday like they released the video, then today they're like, okay, we're gonna pre-release the music video later today. It's like their PR department is in crisis.
It was sipping, but we don't know where this will go. But that's again, at least there's some hope.
There's a bit of hope, but it's also I guess it's kind of sad that why are the idols still going through this? It's been decades. It's been a decade. And like fans are now more aware than ever, because I think last time with TVXQ, either they don't know or misinformed because media play such a big thing in Korea right now. They're like, SM is playing tricks, let's not fall into that. Like,
and they're sending trucks.
And then they
I just love it, fans can send trucks to
that's
every
like,
day
when they misuse it though.
Trucks being sent to HYBE, trucks being sent to SM. I'm like, I want to find out how much to send a truck. Me and tell Jaehyun that I'm his biggest fan.
Alex will not rent one truck.
Alex love Jaehyun.
Please make a content with me.
Please do a dance challenge with me.
I think let's hope that in the coming years, idols will get treated better. And this goes the same for fans as well. Like treat your idols with respect. They're human like you also.
True.
It's true. You are a successful fan.
So in the K-pop world, we are this term called successful fan.
Successful fan.
That's me.
That's you. He's like, that's me.
Sometimes I look back and I also can't believe that
you're here.
I'm here. Cause how I got here, the story was I was a K-pop cover dancer. And I've always liked K-pop. And I thought that's it, you know, towards like my mid-20s. I was like, okay, that's it. I'll just go comfortably, you know, film dance covers and all. But then COVID happened. And then all the dance studios had to close because no physical contact was allowed. I was just stuck at home. I was like, let's just dance on TikTok, then I have nothing to do. And it just blew up and it opened so many doors for me that I'm just amazed at myself where I've brought myself. But I would say I did hustle very hard to get where I am.
It's not easy. You have to learn, then you have to pick out the clothes. You have to buy the clothes in the beginning, and then the whole look, you have to nail it, and then film it, and then post it, and then it's just so much steps. That takes out the whole day already.
But you know, I feel like that isn't the hardest part. The hardest part was after growing and knowing like I have a platform now. Because now like I'm close to having 7 million. But I realized like, because I'm from Malaysia, so whenever like I go for events or I meet idols or I make content, I feel like there's sort of like a social responsibility of me representing like the fan culture and the K-pop fans. Because like K-pop fans in Malaysia, let's face it, we don't have the greatest time. People always skip us. You know, there's constantly a rally outside the concert. trying to cancel the concert.
It's true. It's true.
Honestly, most people don't know Malaysia on the map.
It's
so
true.
I'm always trying to hustle and trying to put Malaysia on the map. So whenever I get to work with idols and all, I'm very proud in the sense that okay, they're seeing Malaysia, I'm representing Malaysia.
I cannot imagine how that feels.
Yeah,
you know?
like big responsibility.
It's true.
But I just remind myself at the end of the day, I'm doing it because I really like it.
Yeah. Which plugs in why he's here.
Yeah, because we all have the same heart to do this.
Yeah, but before we started, we were also talking to Alex about like why Fan Klub even exists. And I think it's that. It's just representing Malaysia and putting on more platforms where fans can actually come together and talk about Kpop, which you're doing.
And then like just show like the good side of it. Like there's so much misconceptions about K-pop.
How was your first time like when they say, hey,
who's
Alex,
the first idol that you met?
when they emailed like Alex, like when did you interview?
The first one, it was AB6.
Right.
And it was so funny because like all of us were stuck at home and they wanted me to interview and I was like, so how is that gonna work? Zoom call. I was like, oh, okay. First time working with idol right from the comfort of my home. It felt so weird. It felt so cool at the same time. My mom was sitting right next to me.
Oh wow! Like sitting at the.
It was just like swear. But it was very cool. Not just that, I actually got to work with, you guys know Jejong's company? And they had a group that's going to debut, MIC. So when the trainees came to KL, the company actually asked if I could make content with them. So I made content with the trainees as well. And then Luminous, I also interviewed them. And then recently, Zelo.
We were talking about this. How was that?
It's great because VAP second gen during that time it was quite a big deal.
Shout out one shot.
Hi!
I know.
Just throwing out a title song names that you know.
And I'm quite glad I got to do it with him because you guys know Jongak, he recently went on peak time and he picked up and I was like, oh great, so they are doing things and then Jungkook is coming to KL, things are happening for BB, so I'm quite happy. And there were actually Malaysians when I emceed the fan meet at Singapore. Yeah, they were like, Alex, I was like, are you from Malaysia?
How does that feel like?
Now like the fans also recognize you.
Because they see me at all the events and I look like this. So funniest thing, NCT Dream when I went and then I wore green because the light stick was like neon green, so I went in. Everyone was like, Alex. Then the whole row of girls is just me with my light stick. And then when NCT Dream was performing, I was like, should I scream? Should I not scream? Like, when Jamie came out, I was like, and then I can hear the girls behind me was like laughing because like they thought it was cute, but I was like, I lost it because Jamie was my bias. And then with my ultra, it was so clear. I was like,
oh man, not bad for you. You should lose it. At the core of it, you're still a fan.
This year I went to all the concerts. It started when I went Golden Disc Awards. Made sure I went because all the groups I wanted to see all performing there. So like Treasure, 17, IVE, Le Seraphim, everyone, but newer gens lah. And then J-Hope was there without the rest of BTS. And then I went to Singapore watch ITZY, and then recently NCT Dreams.
You go to see Mamamoo?
Oh no!
Okay.
I'm so pissed about this year because I joined a dance competition and YG actually gave me tickets to watch Treasure. It was on the same day and I didn't get to go. I was so upset because I really like Treasure and my main bias was Asahi that time. I missed it, but I did the right thing. I gave my ticket away on Twitter. The fans were really appreciative that
What other concerts are you planning to go this year?
Well, The Voice is going to Singapore. I'm trying to get that. TXT, I missed it. I really want to watch TXT as well. I stand TXT because their debut was on my birthday, 4th of March.
When Crown came out?
And I was in Korea that time. So the moment it came out, I went to buy that album without even listening to the song first. Then after that, I listened to the song. I was like, yeah, I like it. I'm standing there. Oh yeah, I went to KCON in Japan.
You just, yes, he did. That's the one we want to talk about. You went to KCON.
How was KCON in general? We saw some stories. We saw some stories and we were very curious.
I was a little upset because first of all, in Japan, like KCON, you don't get to just buy the tickets. It's lottery based. So you get lottery and based on what cat you got, you get to buy. And there's like day 1, day 2, day 3. And I wanted to watch Zero Base 1. I only got day 2, but I was very happy because I got to watch the Seraphim again and I got to watch XG and 80s. Like XG by the way. Tickets were expensive, one. And then when I went in, I realized like the stage they could perform at any side of the stage. So it's either left, middle, or right.
Like the main stage?
That's the thing, the stage was like this, right? And everyone's sitting around the stage. So if they were performing here on the left side, anyone there, I was so confused when I got in. And then I thought I'll be sitting in front of the stage, but we were sitting all around the stage. Thank God all the ones that I wanted to watch was in front of me. But that aside,
it was weird.
Yeah, and in Japan it's very strict. You can't film at because in Malaysia, I know you're not supposed to film, but everyone has. But in Japan it's really strict. Like even if you take pictures, the guard will immediately come to you and ask you to delete them on the spot. Yeah, my friends was just taking picture of a light stick and they got her to delete pictures of her light stick. I was like, it's not even
the idols are not even in the picture.
So I was just quite surprised because you're paying so much to travel abroad.
Go there.
You're paying so much for the ticket, and you can't have any sort of memory
that you were in the hall.
Yeah, but I would say, you know, certain brands from certain countries are very professional about this. Yeah, they could smuggle the camera in. I still don't know how. Because after the event, I saw Kpop reposting fan videos, and I was just like, how
does that work?
What?
How does that work?
Where?
They seeded the fans. They put their stuff
amidst. I was like, what? How?
That's not fair. Being a fanboy for so long, and like now that you're such a successful fan, there's sides of it that are like.
Yeah, I think because like I've always thought this, you know, like as a fan, sometimes I don't want to know so much.
Correct.
I rather have maintained that kind of distance between the idol, but then I think with you've kind of went there and then maybe seen some things.
Like get let down.
I don't know if you guys know this, but before I became a content creator, I was with Kingsman, right? And we actually represented Malaysia for Kpop World Festival. That was a whole 2 weeks program with KBS. We flew there, and the filming crew of it is we like 2 weeks up until we were on stage on Changwon. And we shared the same stage with Twice, NCT, BTS, Monster X, and Astro. Astro actually gave us our award that time. When we won. That's why it hit me so hard when Moonbin was gone.
Understand.
But yeah, it meant a lot to me standing on stage, and I truly remember it because a day before I stood on stage representing Malaysia, I was sent to the hospital because I had high fever. And I felt really bad, and I was like on drips, and they injected me things, but I still went on stage. I was like, no, I flew so far because the filming schedule was quite tough. It was like morning till night, we sleep, and then next day the schedule continues for like 2 weeks. Yeah, because it was like a whole documentary on like different countries getting together. Yeah, so I've seen idols both on stage and off stage, and I'll just say this: idols at the end of the day are just humans, just like us. So on stage persona and their off stage persona may differ, you know, but I don't blame them after seeing, because it's very tiring, and going through that I understand how tiring it is. You can't put on your 100% all
the time.
Literally, 1 second you're on drips, a second you're on, next second you're on stage.
So sometimes you're bound to have days where you have bad mood, or maybe you're just unwell, or maybe you're just, you know, stressed out that day. You can't smile all the time. So just cut your idol some slack sometimes, you know. But that being said, because I've been both sides, right, and as a fanboy, I understand, because when we performed, it was at Changwon, it wasn't in Seoul. So like some people flew from so far. You know, I spent so much money and fly so far to see you, and you would like to see their 100%. So I feel like sometimes both sides, the fan and the idols, have to meet in the middle. I've seen idols who are very different off screen than I thought they would be.
In what way?
Some idols can be selective with the people they
talk to.
And that took me by surprise. That moment on, I thought like, okay, so you know,
it's showbiz.
Showbiz. I can't drop names, but
we will drop names. But see, this is why I have this belief that I kind of never want to beat my all group.
Like, let me live in my bubble.
You know those like fan call events? I'll never join.
Oh, same. Never. Damn. Okay, today I think we've learned so much about Alex as a fan, and even we got to hear crazy stories and all.
I feel like I have to come back again to continue.
Yes, I feel like it's so short. I think there's part 2.
One more time.
I have a lot more I want to say.
But you know what? We're gonna test how multi and how much of a fan you are in fan meet.
Oh no.
Let's go. Okay, you can see Alex is ready.
Okay.
So for this fan meet, we're gonna play the Guess the Song game. So how it goes, our PD, Natasha at the back, is gonna play different songs from different generations. And then whoever guesses first wins, okay? We're not just gonna go Alex, okay? You gotta shout your out group and your violets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine's 80s Wooyoung.
NCT's Jaehyun.
EXO-DO.
I like how it's just each generation. Ngam ngam.
I don't know why you're so
serious.
Why you change his sitting position? I'm scared.
Yeah. ST Jaehyun. G-Idol Pink Card.
Oh my god, okay, wait. I didn't know there were new songs.
Guys,
My brain folder
every
was
gen.
Shit. Okay, let me rearrange my brain folder. Come on.
Confirm not my gen.
ST Jaehyun. Mamamoo.
That was Mamamoo?
Oh my god.
80s Wooyoung. Hit Mamamoo.
Anya.
Oh, why
I can sing, I don't know the. Oh no, this is so bad. I'm so sorry to all the moves.
Mamamoo, yes I am.
Oh yeah.
80s Wooyoung. Dun 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 dun. TXT.
Oh yeah. ST Jaehyun. TXT Blue Hour.
Blue
ST Jaehyun.
Oh my god, shit. Oh, okay. 80s? No, Eyes on Midnight. No, oh my god, my brain is blanking out.
Oh my god, if you can't get this, I'm gonna be so.
No, start saying my name.
Is it Brawlhalla? I don't know.
No.
Please sing names.
You just stick it, I'm so sorry, 80s.
No, I don't know the title, I only know it's 80s. You're gonna sing the whole song.
No.
What is it called?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderland.
No, 18이 아니야. 뭐야? Out.
미안해, oh my god, 미안해.
ST Jaehyun.
Hey!
Two baddies.
정답.
Two baddies.
Over the car came in, I'm like, yeah.
You guys are not good at this.
Yeah.
ST 127. ST 127. ST Jaehyun. 2 p.m. hands up.
Okay.
I think I should go slower. Give you guys
Give us chance.
Okay.
Fighting!
Put your hands up.
ST Jaehyun. So then she did into the new world.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Just say the name
Slow. I think I should go slower. Give you guys
Give us chance. Okay.
Too excited.
EXO!
If you don't get this,
Love shot! EXO love shot!
finally.
I feel like I know this.
Good group for sure.
80s Wooyoung? Astro! After Midnight! Candy Sugar Rush!
Candy Sugar Rush.
Sorry. Candy...
맞아, but the last word is wrong.
Candy Sugar High! Candy Sugar
Pop. Pop. You say Candy Sugar Rush, that's TXT. Sugar Rush, right?
Yeah, Sugar Rush, right? Guys, I promise I'm good.
She gets it only half.
I only get
She
it half.
gets the title.
Napandanya.
ST Jaehyun, Sister, touch my butt.
정답.
I'm so... How did you do this? Next, Tam.
Blackpink! She was the song
Hit you with that.
Hey! Sorry, help me.
Hey!
ST Jaehyun.
This song I know, but I don't know at the same time.
Itzy Wannabe. Do you guys know this song?
Yeah.
Na.
I performed this song 5 times on stage.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
At the moment it came in, okay,
Let's go.
Okay. I love it.
Let's go.
I could dance, I'll dance with you.
Do the one-year dancer.
Next.
Hey, what's that?
Eddie Zoyang. Na 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 na. ALEXHKF. ALEXHKF. Drunk Days. No. ALEXHKF. Aku yang pergi.
It's ALEXHKF Tame Dash.
Right now,
For
I
the
truly like ALEXHKF.
See, the thing about ALEXHKF.
Hey, why?
The name is not in the lyrics.
I can't. You guys know the Seraphim's new song's name? Something Bluebird and someone's wife.
Eve, Psyche, and Bluebeard's wife.
I was like, where? Why?
It's a hype thing. It's a hype thing.
I saw Dio come on. What the girls tell me?
Thank God.
Okay, yeah, I got my second Jack Pride.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
She's stressed out.
Najib, why
Okay,
not
Natasha, just give us.
Give me new ones.
Hey. Okay, I try.
Hey,
City, Jin, Backdoor, Stray Kids. NCT Jihoon, TVXQ, Neurotic.
I'm not first Jet.
Hey, okay, never mind.
I got all the pan bands, so I'm kind of proud still.
Wait, I know this.
Yes.
This intro is so familiar.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know already. You know this? Hey, is it also?
I don't know. It's familiar, but
It's the cooking song.
I don't know.
But I don't know what the song is called.
Cooking.
Yeah. I fed her everything.
Cooking. You play anything from Kpop on that's new. Confirm I know.
Lester.
Say bye.
NCT Jihoon. Aespa Spicy. Okay, one more.
Between you both,
Yeah. Alex.
the bombastic side eye that she gave you.
마지막.
Yang Anja.
Okay. NCT.
What's playing?
I'm Kitchen.
There's nothing.
Okay, last one.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining us in this episode of Fan Club. It might be my last. I don't know.
No. We will come back with we'll be better next time.
Yeah.
We gotta be on Alex level.
He's insane, but it just proves that he is a K-pop fan, true and true. Yeah, I'm still salty, but hey, Jin fan, 100% Jin fan.
Please watch my content.
Yes,
Where can they find you?
Yeah,
All my platforms are the same. ALEXHKF on both Instagram and TikTok, and on YouTube I'm ALEXTV.
Shout out.
Thank you so much, Alex, for coming on this show. Next time,
I'm
the
prepared.
battle will continue.
I have full sleep. I'm ready.
Okay.
Bye.
안녕.